of my age. So we have an interesting topic, the keynote address from the Decent, Disciplined and Dignified Retirement. Dr. Manilal Chotaliya, he is from Junagadh in Gujarat and will tell us about how he is enjoying his retired life.
Good morning, friends. And first of all, I would like to thank Dr. Namrata Sharma, Scientific Committee Chairperson, as well as Dr. Lalit Verma, a good friend of mine, who inspired me for this talk when I met him before 6 months and I expressed my view on this topic, and he told that you carry on. So I am thankful to them, and of course, I am thankful to Dr. Sethi for including me in his team. I have given this name, 3D retirement, decent, disciplined and dignified. Why? I disclaim that I am not an authorized advisor for investments. My attempt is to make all colleagues, especially youngsters, aware of ups and downs of life without affecting our lifestyle with adequate family and social obligations. These three legends, my PG teacher, Dr. R.N. Mathur, inspired me how to begin earning career. Then my teacher, Dr. Nagpal sir, also inspired me how to maintain it with dignity, without stress. And one of my senior most colleagues, late Dr. R.S. Kazi, taught me how to be prepared for pleasant retirement. My agenda of talk is, shall we retire? What is the retirement? What to do during retirement? What did I do for my retirement? A few suggestions and some conclusion. Shall we retire? Yes. When? It is not the age, but income is more important. It shall be planned after having sufficient financial securities to combat for spending rest of the life with the same lifestyle. It shall be progressive and not abrupt. It shall be neither impulsive nor compulsive. Suppose if somebody threatens to sue you and you get desperate and I should give up, nothing should happen like this. And it should not be a compulsive due to some complications. Patient say that his hand is trembling, and so you should not go up to that extent. When you know that, I will let you know a funny occasion as such. When I started my practice, I was the 6th ophthalmologist in my town, and late Dr. Senior Kazi was the most senior person with roaring practice. So at that time, many of the patients came to me and told me that as such we were consulting Dr. Kazi, but now as his hand is trembling, that's why we have come to you. So at that time, an idea clicked in my mind that either these people or their hair will talk the same about me after 40 years. So I decided that I should not give any opportunity to speak like this about me. And why the retirement? After working for so many years, we get physically as well as mentally tired to do the things what we have always wanted to do but couldn't do due to so many responsibilities. How? Retirement has to be happy, healthy and wealthy. We should use time to enjoy ourselves and experience what the life has to offer outside of the office. Where should be the retirement? It should be preferably at place where we have social associations and attachments, maybe native place or where the children have settled. What is retirement? It is the time that is all our own when responsibilities are minimized, as until retirement we are either under the control of parents or a boss, or we are responsible for our children and employees. What to do during retirement? We might have spent majority of our years in planning, saving and making money by working hard in our career. Our job might have been our passion, but it is now an opportunity to find new passions that leave us with contentness without a paycheck. We shall create stronger bonds with the people around us, challenge our body and mind with new and exciting activities, which can be vacation somewhere with friends and family, maybe relaxing with grandkids, or adopting back a long-lost hobby. You know, so far as this affection between grandchildren and grandparents is concerned, it is because both of them have got the same enemies. What did I do for my retirement? I will not boast about me, but whatever I did, I am telling you. Preparation for old age shall begin not later than your youth. Life which is purposeless until 60 will not suddenly become fulfilled upon retirement. So I started enjoying vacations with family, of course, within my reach from my earlier years of private practice. Even though many of my friends were considering me fool for wasting earning potential during, in spending to roam here and there. I used to take a break of 8 to 10 days during Diwali festival, couple of small breaks during Holi and Janmashtami festival. What did I do for my retirement? I started monthly recurring deposits, tax-free in those days. Before 40 years, I opened some pygmy account in a nationalized bank in which we are supposed to deposit some lump sum amount per day, and the account was being carried out. A decade, then turned out to be useful in settlement of couple of social occasions, even though the interest rate was not too high. But it helped me to make me a mandatory savings as a routine. I also started a couple of recurring deposit accounts around the same time frame, and that helped me with my European tours as well as my last year's Canadian tour. I also opened PPF account for 30 years. I started SIPs 2 decades ago. I started investing in all these SIPs, which we are giving good yields. I started investing, but not as a daily trader. I applied for IPOs, which was not as cumbersome as now. And then I invested in purchasing A-grade company shares. As you are just like my family, I am exposing a little bit of my portfolio that I started purchasing 5 shares of Reliance before 30 years. So during lockdown, I could add 1,000 shares more. So it come to some 3,000 shares or so. So it is just an example. So one of the biggest and common mistakes people commit in capital market is daily trading. Of course, I booked profits at certain levels, but I followed the reliable advisors whom I used to pay their fees. I didn't think of investing in lands due to fear of indulgence of antisocial elements occupying our land and extracting our profits in getting rid of them. When we do not make our goals to run after money always, we have opportunity to enjoy our life simultaneously. Otherwise, money that we earn might remain just unused or may create unnecessary expectations among our offsprings. I always spend most of the time laughing with my friends, colleagues, family, and hence remain stress-free and try to have a quality life. I am intending to follow same lifestyle for the rest of my life so as to live without stress. So always invest in health policies from the beginning of the earning career, as health services have become quite costlier. One should be a member of FBA scheme without failing, over and above our LIC policies. Of course, I have not retired fully, but I have converted myself into medical ophthalmologist since COVID, and I am enjoying my life in my own way. Some inspiratory ideas for happy, healthy, and wealthy retirement life. Retire from a work, but not from life. Start thinking about retirement before boss does. Start thinking about where to invest money and how to get good returns as soon as our earning career starts. Find your hidden passion before you retire and do things that you always have wanted to do. Do not simply retire from something, but to have something to retire. Person can't retire from his experience. One must use it. Experience one can achieve more with less energy and time. Retirement is the end of one inning of life and the beginning of the next. Concluding my talk, think that I am retired now, say goodbye to the tension. One is never too old to set a goal or dream a new dream. There is a whole new kind of life ahead, full of new adventures, experiences, just waiting to happen. It is a bliss rather than a retirement. Retirement is wonderful if we have 2 essential things, much more to live on and much to live more. It is an easy and relaxing time of our life. we shall retire wealthy, no matter where we are in our life. Good health, good relations, good virtues, adequate wealth are important for peace of mind during retirement. Plan well, no fears, no tears, gear must life with cheers. I like these words of Dalai Lama, that person asked God, what surprises you most about mankind? God answered, they lose their health to earn money. They lose their money to restore health. By thinking anxiously about the future, they forget the present, and they live neither for the present nor the future. That they live as if they will never die, and they die as if they had never lived. Thank you for patient hearing.
Thank you very much. So two things come out very clearly. One is health is wealth, and the other is that in the olden days they said that a doctor dies with his boots on. But you said you can take off your